Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nanyang Championships. We have a bo1. It's an elimination day, day 2. SatuDuaTiga, which is also 1 through 3 in Malay, gonna be versing up against Signature.Trust. Both of these teams fighting for their tournament lives here in the Nanyang Championships. Winner will progress in the lower bracket, and loser goes home. So big stakes here for both teams. The Thailand boys versus the Malaysian boys. Who will prevail? We shall see. I'm Lysander, gonna be joined here by Luminous. And he's got some things to say, and let me unmute him on Skype right now.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, Lumi. Had your cereal?
No, not yet actually.
Not
I
yet?
should have my cereal.
Oh damn, okay. Just don't go munching on stream. It's not really nice to listen to. But I get it, you know. What's your favorite cereal?
Nah, I just try to have something that's not too sweet.
Okay.
I don't really have a favorite one, but I really like Cocoa Puffs, but I don't get to eat Cocoa Puffs because that thing is like filled with sugar.
Okay. Oh,
So,
you should have some sugar. You know, it gets you really high for a cast.
I don't need sugar to be high. I'm naturally high.
All right. All day, every day. All right, jumping into the game, it looks like we have this similar heroes being picked up here. Surprising, Tusker is not banned. It usually is first banned material now after the snowball change a couple of versions back. And, well, Tusker gonna be grabbed up here. A very solid hero. Has a kind of a pseudo grave of sorts if you use it at the right time. You're gonna really dodge a lot of interesting things. And we have a leader as well, just not respecting the nerfs and deciding to pick it up anyway. What are your thoughts, Numi? Tusker, is it a first pick thing?
Tuskar's definitely worth a first pick, but I really think it depends on the skill of your player and how it synergizes with your team. I guess that could be said with any hero, but I think Tuskar is one of those very skill-based heroes. I definitely seen some tier 2 teams picking it up, and it just doesn't have the same effect, especially if you run it as a support. I mean, we all seen those big plays where your Tuskar snowballs your team and you dodge like a black hole or, you know, epicenter, but a lot of times he's there just as a ganker, which is fine. I think he's a great ganker in that, but I think the hero truly excels when you're saving your teammates from shackle shots and other dangerous stuns. And honestly, I just don't see that often. So with that in mind, is it still worth the first pick? Kind of throwing back the rhetorical question back to you. I personally think not.
I think it's kind of like a cover-all basis first pick. You know, we see what they do and then respond to it. It's a hero with minimal weaknesses, and you know, it's safe to grab up. You know, heroes like Dazzle as well. I would argue that Dazzle, picking Dazzle just limit your pool of stuns that you have available in your draft, because Dazzle is such a core role as a support that you really can't put him elsewhere. I mean, yes you can, but it's not optimal. So if you want to draft stuns for your supports later on, it might have a little bit of a problem with Dazzle already filling up one of these slots. So yeah, I feel like picking your supports early has that kind of disadvantage if you do that.
Yeah, I think that's why heroes like Tusk and Lina are so good, because you know, they're strong heroes first of all, and they're also versatile heroes. So you could kind of put them in the off lane or mid respectively, and then if it doesn't work out, you can put them in support roles as well. So I like to say that I like Trust's draft so far, but you know, Queen of Pain is definitely a strong hero in its own right.
I think it does open them up to a Doom counter incoming. I feel like Signature.Trust could go Doom here. I think it would really benefit them. Doom would be great for shutting down Dazzle, shutting down Queen. And it's been really popular. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of Doom in my pubs recently. I don't think it's a coincidence.
I think every team could go Doom. Hero's actually broken.
You think it's broken? He's back to broken?
I think he's broken, yeah. Okay. His heal is just OP. Probably will get nerfed in the future, but you know.
You know a patch is like 5-6 months later, right? Okay, no. After Frankfurt, they promised 6.86, right?
Yeah.
But after Frankfurt, it's a long time. There's a big window there to TI, so... yeah, I would be really surprised if a patch came out even a month after Frankfurt.
Okay, that's fair.
Do you have any insider information?
Balance in all things.
Okay, so yeah, I really doubt Valve will go 6.86 that quickly. Maybe they will. I love reading patch notes. I think that's my favorite thing. You should invite me to do one of your patch interviews or analysis.
Analysis?
Next time,
Yeah.
Aoi has ditched you for Suns fan, so I can fill in the blank.
I mean, he has to do it because he's not on that team. So it's
yeah, that's true. That's true. Money changes people.
No, it's not money. It's...
Yeah, but yeah, Suns fan has been really great, supporting Aoi after that. Yeah, it's just a joke, but yeah, I just kind of miss you and Aoi doing the analysis.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought the recent one I did with Tsunami was pretty good, but that's near here or there. Ember Sphere being picked up here. The ban on Huskar though, because we saw that happening yesterday.
That was more of a boo-boo rather than a plus for Huskar, I would say. The Huskar played badly. He got ganked over and over, getting caught out.
Yeah, but they won the game.
Yeah, I guess. Victors are the ones that set history, but 39 seconds left. What do Team 123 go for? They were playing really poorly the other day when I watched them. So poorly. So
oh wow, okay.
I'm not even sure if they can match up to Raquel's and crew.
They're having a lot of kind of heroes that rely on kind of solo execution of sorts, like Ember Sphere, Queen of Pain. Relies a lot on individual skills. If they want to go down that path, Elder Titan.
Radiant team.
I know Secret did this.
Yes.
Yesterday at
with
ESL.
Mixed results.
Did they win? I wasn't really awake for that cast.
I think they were 1-1 with Elder Titan, and they played it as a support for Puppy.
It has its benefits. I feel like Elder Titan could be a good counter initiate for Tusker. I think Elder Titan with Ember Spirit used to be an old IG combo where they would Spirit and then have Ember cut everything inside the Spirit. It has some really good results.
Like, for example, Natural Order is really good against Spectre because she has nothing but base armor, and your Natural Order will remove it. Whereas for the other heroes, Tuskalina and Night Stalker, I don't think their base armor values are that high. I mean, Night Stalker has like 5 or something. Tusk has 2 to 3, I think. So, I'm not exactly sure why this Elder Titan is being picked. His AoE is very big, but it's not very reliable. Like, you don't have any other setup for your stomp to hit. So, I don't know. I feel like Elder Titan is in one of those like very situational heroes, and I don't see the situation really applying here.
I love to see situational heroes work, but I think their combo here is not to set up Stomp, rather to just have the Spirit apply the aura while Ember Spirit and Queen of Pain just go in. So like you time it with a Blink Scream or a Blink Chop, Blink Shackle. I mean Slight Fist Shackle.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you just pair it together and just nuke a person down. I think it could really work.
So,
plus Dazzle's Weave, you have a lot of minus on your team. You have a lot of
here's the thing, though.
on your team. No
Queen of Pain Sonic Wave dealing pure damage is not amplified by Elder Titan, so
shame.
There's that. And the amplification to physical damage isn't that high, thanks, like I pointed out earlier, that the armor value, the base armor value of these heroes are not exactly too high, apart from Spectre.
Night Stalker's pretty high.
No,
Night Stalker starts at 5, I think.
Yeah, I mean 5 is like, you're getting a medallion. That's not that big. This is like a core Elder Titan. Offlane, I believe. Okay, that changes things. I think a core Elder Titan, like...
Wait, you think it's a core Elder Titan? I think it's an offlane.
I mean, you have Witch Doctor and Dazzle, right? Like that's
Queen goes safe lane. Or Queen mid, Ember farms. I think core Elder Titan is odd.
Offlane.
It's core still offlane still core?
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I consider 1, 2, 3 as cores.
Okay.
5
Alright.
So
remaining.
Elder Titan, especially against fairly weak supports, like Night Stalker / Lina, they could kind of harass you a bit, but that Elder Titan hammer, like, he hits really freaking hard.
Lumi, before we cast this, you have to get it straight. It's a stapler.
Okay, I mean, it looks like a hammer or a stapler. Whatever.
It's a briefcase or a stapler. You can only say one of the other. You can't.
Isn't it a sledgehammer? Like that's the actual
stapler,
weapon, right?
Lumi. He's ready to work.
All right, the stapler is I think he hits close to like 100 damage if you hit like a hero and a creep wave with it.
Yeah.
And then at that point, like support just can't trade or something. Well, essentially he gives you a boost of speed.
That's why you get boots first on Elder Titan and you just run support down.
Yeah, you do get the boots first, or I hope he does, and then you just you do run people down. It's freaking OP.
But you have Tuskar and Lina though. It's gonna be difficult to jump people. I mean, you'll get smacked around with a lot of stun and lockdown.
Well,
But Tuskar is going
like,
off lane, so it's carry.
no, isn't
silencer.
Abba the offlane player?
No. I mean, okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Jabs is the support. And I want to say Fei Mao is the support.
Lina is a mid now. Yeah, Lina is mid. My pro is the mid player.
Okay, so Tusk is a little bit scary to walk up against, but for the most part, I mean, he's gonna hit really, really hard.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that works out for them. They are going good old Lina mid. He uses the exact same set as I do. This guy, I think he uses almost the same cosmetics as I do. Almost. But yeah, small little thing. But my pro gonna play Lina mid. It's really strong against Queen of Pain. Dragon Slave spam is actually quite unbearable for Queen to deal with. Fei Mao on that silencer support. Abba on the Night Stalker ganking. It's worked out pretty well for some teams. Wait, no. Abba, Night Stalker offlane. Jabs on the Tusker. I'm so used to Tusker being this offlane actually. And Lakel's gonna be playing up that Spectre. Surprised to see him not go for his good old Morphling anti-mage, but we'll see if Spectre works. It is. I say Spectre is still one of the strong heroes this patch. He did get a very high win rate increment in pubs, I think. But yeah, on the side of the Dire, we have 123, also known as SatuDuaTiga, Malay for 123. Kang, good to play that Elder Titan. Minerva on the Witch Doctor. We have Ben, Ember Spirit, Ice on the Dazzle, and Yamate himself on the Queen of Pain.
Yamate on Queen of Pain. It's like it's still 2006 or something.
I mean, Queen of Pain never really fell off. I mean, she did fall off for one version when Puck got way better than her, but yeah, when that Sonic Wave buff came along, it became her playground again.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember seeing that video where Yamate had like 2 rapiers and.
Okay. Wow, that's.
You know, those
cool.
like that's like. I don't know what happened to.
Is
like,
that the Malini triple kill Zeus era?
Yeah, like a long time ago. Like I don't know why we don't see those random videos anymore.
Yeah,
like,
those really hashy ones, with like 240p or 144p.
And then you have the same like Linkin Park music.
Yeah, and shadow razors with like crazy effects.
Well, not just crazy. Yeah, Shadow Fiend used to be one of those. Well, I guess he still is, but like one of those iconic heroes that, like, if you're anything good with Dota, like you need to have a good Shadow Fiend. You know, it's like, yeah. Anyways, so in terms of this particular lineup, again, I don't really see too big of a synergy from the 1-2-3 teams draft, right? It's just,
yeah, it's like I said, the jump scream with Spirit. Jump scream. You'll have to really work out. I've seen Elder Titan combos work out really well. Some teams just really pull it off. We'll see if 1-2-3 pull it off. I mean, their performance the other day was very shaky, to say the least. If I'm being very honest here, they were very shaky. But well, we'll see how well they play today. I mean, some teams just have bad days. Some teams stay bad, and some teams were never really good in the first place. So.
damn, that's really harsh.
But I'm saying that they may be having a bad day. I was expecting them to win their last lineup against TNC, but they got crushed by the Pinoy squad. Because it just wasn't the Yamate I was used to. I mean, I used to expect good plays from Yamate, and he was just very callous that game.
Well, like you pointed out earlier, the Dragon Slave Harass is very good against Queen of Pain. And more importantly, even if my pro is a, I guess, lesser caliber player as Queen of Pain, like this matchup, you don't need to be that much better than the other player. Like, you just need a slave and hit the Queen of Pain, which is not hard at all.
Which is also not part of the plan here for Lina. He has gone for LSA into Fury Soul. I'm not sure. I've seen
that's some questionable shit.
I've seen players actually do this now, and I get that you want to poke the enemy, but you don't really want to poke a Queen of Pain because she'll always have that high ground vision, the mobility. And if you use LSA aggressively, she could come up to you with a dagger and blink, scream, and whatever. You'll lose the exchange most of the time because you're Lina and she's Queen.
I mean, Slave is just your bread and butter, and you won't have level 3 Slave to level 5. I don't know.
Yeah, he's thinking about going 1-3 all at once from 3-4-5, but you could have gotten level 3 Slave and pushed that Queen of Pain back with your Null Talisman.
Exactly.
With a Null Talisman Mana Pool, you could really throw that out. With the Queen of Pain having only 2 shared tangos, I think the harassment build is the way to do it. Put the Queen on the back foot early. That's how you win the matchup.
Radiant's bottom tower is
All
under
right,
attack.
I'm watching the other Titan top. I mean, look at him right now. He's hitting for over 100 damage.
Easy.
Oh, the spirit's gone. And then he hasn't even picked up boots yet. But once he does pick up boots, he's moving close to like 400, which is absolutely ridiculous if you think about it in the early stage of the game.
The only problem with locked down here on ice, he gets that heal off. He will actually trade pretty favorably against Jabs, and there's a slow here. Jabs might have miscalculated things. He's got to get poked here, but the poison touch is gonna be really slow. One more poke. Oh my god, first blood. 1 through 3 with the dazzle. 305 move speed, man. Good stuff.
And now my pro's chasing the dazzle, wasting more time in. And Ice is just hanging out here. Like, okay, 2 lanes won. Top lane won, mid lane won. Jabs even TPing back to mid. All right, okay. Things are not looking good.
And now he's cut off by the queen, so he can't even get back in for XP. Oh, the queen has a bottle as well. If he comes back in, he's dead for sure. And
although Ice is in some dubious position. The Ice Shard would not actually hit. Dragon Slave will though.
He's Gucci.
I mean, he doesn't have Grave, so he could technically die here. Queen
to
of
a level 1
Tusker?
Right. I don't think so, yeah.
No, if they chase for another Ice Shard and LSA, that could do it, but looks like they just gave it up.
That's heavy commitment, and that's only a level 1 slave. It's a very odd Lina build, but yeah, we'll see. The flames coming in again. It's not gonna land.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, Abba dropping really low here in the bottom lane against his Ember Spirit.
Yeah,
my keyboard's
the
going funky.
The safe lane all swapped, and they're avoiding each other. I'm just watching top. He's got plus 83 base damage. Like, what is this?
Minerva getting caught out. They're gonna slow him down. He's getting bashed up. There's a cask now. He will go to the creep. Go back to the catapult though. Unfortunate. One more Void to come into level 2 Void. They swipe him and down he goes. Ben still trying to do damage, but Night Stalker really farmed up. Has Stout Shield boots as well as a magic stick. So he'll have 4 stick charges to survive the burn. And Elder Titan, there you go. Slaps the silence over the head. Like you said, looking at the damage plus 76.
Ridiculous.
I think it's better on this. Basically, the way the Ice Rock buffed it, I think now level 1 Spirit does the damage of level 2. So it's getting a free skill point increment.
Bottom lane, Ben in a lot of trouble. He doesn't have Flame Guard in like 1 second.
Lina.
Oh, he's blocked off completely, not even using the Flame Guard. Lina is gonna get himself a kill and a double damage rune, so that's nice for her.
Oh, and Dazzle meanwhile kills off Spectre.
Mostly Elder Titan dealing the damage, but okay. Dazzle will take the kill.
Yeah, kills going all around the place as we look one way, the other one just comes back up. But Yabate still feeling pretty good. He has got 400 gold. He has his boots money now, and oh, the Dragon Slave will miss completely. So Yamate, but hit that level 6 mark. So he will have that Sonic Wave at the ready. 4 minutes 50 seconds in, and he can really look to lane some aggression. One more support rotation in could actually spell the end of this Lina, but we'll have to see how it goes. Minerva, only level 2 on the Witch Doctor, very starved for farm. And I'd like to see this Night Stalker make some movement now.
Yeah. I don't think there is going to be too many movement towards the mid lane because, as we see a gank up top, the supports of the Dire side are not that good at rotating. Like, Dazzle and Witch Doctor are just not good gankers. So I imagine that Queen of Pain is going to be staying idle on the mid lane by herself, looking for solo kills. Night Stalker is making that movement up top here. He is...
Grave first? No, is there a Grave first? I don't think he will survive though. There's a Grave. Oh, it silences him. I don't see the animation.
Got 2 wand?
No way, man. 77 base damage. The 2-1 gives you 30. Do the math. And the silence lasts for crippling 5 seconds in the nighttime. It's a very interesting 2-1-2 build here from Abba.
Yeah, now 2-1-3. Or sorry, 3-1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of players are favoring the Crippling Fear early, which does it matter a lot in that gank, right? Because if he didn't fear them, the Dazzle would have survived much longer, and then who knew what would have happened then? Yeah.
Well, Yamate picks up an Indus. He'll see if he can make anything out of this. Spectre not going for any points in Dispersion. Just yet 2 points Dagger, 2 points Dazzle. Like you mentioned before, better for KS at level 6. And again, we see Elder Titan ganking. This could end really badly for the Night Stalker if he's not careful. That 7 base armor of his is going to disappear. Look at this, -5. He has 2 left. He's just
Here's the thing, like,
Dazzle.
Elder Titan's not even afraid to trade with the Night Stalker during nighttime. It's like, yeah, you come at me.
Oh no, my pro gonna get caught out. Dagger comes up. Here comes your coconut as well. The LSA will land. The bottle as well. Laguna maybe. Oh no, good blink. We'll avoid that animation for just a second. Not even taking the Laguna to the face, and I think he has too much health anyway. So,
Yeah, did she even try to cast it? It looked like a physical attack.
Yeah, he stopped the cast, I think. Right,
top lane here, Kang is gonna get he's not gonna get trapped in, but nice Stalker's gonna come in.
He could wipe them both.
He could just right click.
No, ball. They're gonna kill him off if he's not careful. Grave. Oh, that's a Grave. That's a Spirit. Here comes the pain. Oh, and now Jeb trying to run away, but the clubs, the staple. He will staple him to the ground, and Tuska takes a fall here. 1, 2, 3, exploiting 6.85.
Well, I think more so exploiting the fact they don't really. They're not used to playing Elder Titan like that. This dual combination of Elder Titan and Dazzle, they have so much burst damage. We saw that Night Stalker drop from half health to nothing instantaneously.
Yeah, 2 armor.
Yeah, 2 armor. The healing wave doing so much damage, or shadow wave, excuse me.
Yeah, and that's one of the downsides of Tuska. You know, you ball in you get very up close, and Elder Titan loves up close.
Yep.
Staples are more fun up close. Lakel's, he's doing that farm thing again. He tried a Spectre the other day. I think Miracle tried a Spectre the other day as well. Didn't work out. We'll see if it works out this time. He's really far behind. 8 minutes in, only big power threads. No urn even.
Yeah,
Does he go for Vanguard though?
The damage block will be actually very nice against Elder Titan as well as Emperor Spirit. I mean, you gotta keep in mind that your armor, which is normally very high, is not gonna be as reliable this game. I don't know. I think Vanguard is actually pretty good in a lot of situations, and I think this is one of those.
Yeah, the Tuska is level 3, 8 minutes in. Check out that goal graph. We've got 2005 in favor of Team 1 through 3 now.
Yeah. I think this is starting to develop into one of those games where Queen of Pain is going to be very good. The lanes, yellow side lanes are being well kept down. She's doing well in her mid lane in terms of CSing, and looks like we're going to see a rotation to the bottom. Not sure what his TP is going to work.
If you look at ET, he hasn't gone a single point in Stomp yet. Stomp is like a mid-game kind of skill. You don't really get it early unless for really unique situations. Abba in a lot of trouble, or maybe not. He put the defensive remnant.
Bottom lane, Yamate is coming in here. He's got the Sonic Wave, he's got Max Scream.
Oh,
Witch Doctor.
Fame out. Oh, wow. Was that prediction or was that a Spirit? No, that was a prediction, yeah. Yamate just went in. He knew where the Spectre was. He really went to scream. And this is the Yamate we know.
Yeah. I want to say it's the Spirit Scene because Kang did actually have that bonus buff damage from earlier. But regardless, they do get the kill and they're now working on a tier 1 tower. Mid tier 1 though, it's going to get glyphed up. So yeah, all is looking pretty good here for 1, 2, 3.
Dazzle. Got a TP middle for some EXP and some goodie farm. Tier 1 tower will fall to the Dire. Missing on the last hits on that one. Minor error, but apart from that, no biggie. Yamate, Orchid, Aghanims. Which one do you think is the better choice here?
I think Orchid is very important in this game, provided if you find the right target, right? Silencer, Night Stalker, and even Tusk. Actually, maybe like when you have too many guys to silence, maybe it's better off just to get the Aghanim. I think both are great. It comes down to personal preference, actually.
Yeah.
There's a small
I feel like they could use
for
more disables now. They don't have that many disables. So a pseudo disable in the form of the Orchid might not be that bad.
There's also an argument for getting Yules if you're very afraid of the enemy silences.
Yeah.
And there is a couple, so yeah, it really comes down to what he wants to do.
Oh wow, the Sansa Fei Mao is Fat Cat in Chinese, right?
Yeah, indeed that is.
Alright, Fat Cat gonna be sitting on a hill there, looking to last word the Queen of Pain. Do you like the disarm or the slow more for the last word?
Hold on.
Wow, they're gonna roll in. This is not gonna work. Oh wow, the mistimes are real.
Yeah.
Well, looks like Trust are playing pretty sloppily. I mean, those ganks not really working out for them, and they're getting punished for it.
I think the disarm is definitely stronger when it comes to controlling carries and late game. Because sometimes they don't have a BKB and they're just like boned, right? They can't right click. But I think the slow works with the flavor of the spell more. Like Silencer shouldn't be able to disarm people. Like that's just messed up.
Oh well. Oh, my pro. Still sitting mid. Going for the Eel Scepter still. The Eel's nerf has been pretty substantial in nerfing Lina's attack capabilities. She now has to sneak up on someone because of the range nerf.
Yeah, I mean, got a dazzle kill, but again, not too. Nothing to write home about. Yamate, by the way, again, a second solo smoke. Second time already. Looks like he's gonna spot out the Spectre on the bottom lane. Should be able to get a fairly easy solo kill, especially having those the bottle illusion. For now, he's gonna hide.
No, he's gonna send a spirit over. He goes to the neutrals, eat some of the get some of the creeps here on this side, and he will have quite a chunk of damage. 105, just 8 creeps gives him 105. Wow, what the hell did they buff this guy with?
They buffed each cube you hit gives you like 2-3 more damage.
Oh wow.
Something like that.
Well, balance and stuff.
Ooh, Delusion Room will scour pretty much everybody. Yamate in an excellent hiding position, dispelling all the smoke, not getting seen just yet. Elder Titan is playing a big bait here, starting to run the illusion around. He is gonna get seen now. Uh-oh, need to run out here. Die shard will hit.
He might die here. Is there a grave? There's no grave. Alright, he's dead.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, unfortunate actually that he tried to go for that kind of bait. These are how throws begin.
Well, more importantly, Queen of Pain literally stood there for like a minute and a half doing absolutely nothing. So she's really slowing down her farm. And looking ahead at her item build, looks like she is going to be going for that Yule Scepter. Not to, I mean, apart from the silences, you could also dodge the LSA combo as well. The Yule's LSA combo from Lina, so it is a very good defensive build.
If timed right, you might not be able to though.
That is true.
The LSA gives you a fraction of a second. Oh, Yamate is gonna blink in there. Oh, come on! That was super sloppy.
Yeah, that was not the best. Mid lane here looks like Chain is gonna hit on 2. Pass, not gonna be able to bounce properly. Both teams really poorly executing a ton of ganks.
Yeah, so I was looking at net worth, Queen of Pain leading, 5.2k, 4,800 for that Lina. And 4.7 for the offlane Elder Titan, who is building up towards the Hand of Midas because of his early game starting. And oh, now they're gonna cast him up, and there we go, screaming in as well. We'll look at the Ember Spirit piling in, a lot of ultimates committed for this Night Stalker. But that is 30 seconds he will not be spending this evening.
Yep, well, he's spending in the world.
Yeah. Taking a bath, long bath at night. Not the worst way to spend an evening, but he has other things he rather prefers to do. But
alright, T1's gonna go down. Ben's saving up a lot of gold. I wonder if this is gonna be that BLT build that we see pretty commonly on Ember Spirit. Or he could just finish his drums and maybe go for another smaller item. But for now, I think because Yamate has been rotating so aggressively, that Ben could afford to go for a more greedy build. It looks like there's a big stack in the jungle here. And Yamate should be able to clean this one up for a ton of gold. Or you give it to Ember.
Yeah. Ember looks like he's going for the BOT greed build. So he'll be out of action for quite a while.
Or in a lot of action, depending how he wants to play it.
Yeah, you don't really do too much though with just a boots of travel. You're very fragile. You run fast, but you don't have the damage because you have no treads or face boots. And you have no drums to beef up your stats and everything. So you're just relying on your spells alone.
He's actually very important for this team for his initiation power, because if you look at apart from him, who's actually going to be the one that's stunning the like 1 or 2 people in, right? Like you can't really rely on Elder Titan for that. So it's really up to Ben, and being able to start the fight and then BLT back after the fight ends is pretty good. You don't miss any farm time.
All right. One thing I like most about Ember Spirit and Dazzle is you can just grave the Ember, let him TP out, and he jumps back to a Remnant. So it's essentially a full heal for him in fights, especially late game where TPs become a well not TPs, but yeah, well TPs become a problem or lives become a problem, and you can really just cheat death this way with your Ember Spirit, and you can recycle every 15-ish seconds.
Alright, let's look like we're gonna have a T1 push. The thing about defending a push against Elder Titan is actually very hard because it drops the spirit out, it gives vision to wherever you're hiding, and it does a freaking ton of damage. There you go, that Lina. Oh,
we'll see this. Oh, he's gonna make some big plays. Or is he? Nighttime comes in. Are they gonna find this Queen, and again, the lack of initiation. This Lina could have gone in with her Eul's, I think.
Well, if she Eul's one person, the other two would have just jumped on her, so I think it was a good back by 1-2-3, recognizing that as soon as darkness was used, there was some sort of attempt to fight from the other side.
Yeah, wow.
1-2-3 doing an excellent job stacking the jungle constantly. This is like the third double stack camp that I've seen Yamate taking down, so the Eul Scepter is already finished, also got another 600 gold in the bank. I think Agon should be next now.
He doesn't want to waste his lead and gets a defensive item instead of an offensive one.
Yeah.
I feel like Orchid makes Queen of Pain really weak to a lot of things though. So I never really found Orchid that fluid for Quap.
Dire's top tower is under
Unless you have backup in the backlines.
I think Orchid's really good in less coordinated games, like in a pub game, for example, where teams don't just stick together, right? Like, if you look at what Signature.Trust has been doing for the past like 5 to 10 minutes, they've been holding hands. Parties of 2 to 3. That's where Orchid is not nearly as good.
Alright,
so
here's your first smoke gang from Signature.Trust. There is no darkness though.
There's global.
It's 11 AM, so there is no. Oh, there's a Eul's. Okay, they'll get him. This is gonna be an easy kill, I think. Dazzle will not be able to get in.
He could have used that LSA.
No, if it's perfectly timed, you can't. I tried it many times. Like even double, because you can't shift. I don't think you can shift double tap. Right? Can you? I'm not sure how it works.
I don't know.
I think if there's a if the LSA is timed perfect, which is 2.5 spins, you can't dodge it, unless you have a 0 cast rate, which Queen doesn't. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works because double tapping takes a little bit of time.
Well, it takes a time before you get the second tap. Casting items doesn't. You don't take into account of your hero animation. Dazzle.
That's your punch. Yes, he does that punch. Yep. And he's just gonna stand there and like, okay. Contribution. He tries to contribute there. Lakel's will back off. But that's good money for him. He goes for drums. All right. So detracting from the radiance, he has the faith that he will be able to get it in time.
Yeah. He's not exactly on good time, but he's been getting free farm for a while.
Do we global this? No.
No.
Goodbye.
He's still dead.
Nice Stalker comes in. There is a ball. Oh, that's not how it works.
Okay. Queen of Pain thinking about going back in. She still has Sonic Wave available.
It's rank 2 Sonic Wave. It will do quite a chunk of damage. But the thing about having all the strength supports here on Signature.Trust, it does allow them to soak up a lot of punishment before going down. So it makes the Queen of Pain's job a lot tougher. And I haven't seen the combo from the Spirit Scream yet.
I think we saw it just slightly on the bottom. Remember when she just went through the trees? Yeah, and killed the Spectre. That's the combo, man.
Well, once.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben is going for drums now, so Booster Travel drums and Battle Fury most likely gonna be the next choice into the Daedalus. 6 and 10 is the kill score. Do you think Trust are still as behind as they were 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago?
I think the 1-2-3 is still leading a sizable amount. They've been leading quite well, so I agree. I mean, Spectre doesn't really have too much room to farm. Like everywhere she farms, she's very threatened for a gank. Dire's doing a very good job pressuring essentially everybody on the team. And this Butcher Travel build allow Ember Spirit to farm very aggressively with the Spirit just slightly behind him, like he's currently doing on the bottom lane. And should he notice that he's getting ganked on the bottom, he could just BO T top and again pressure T2s. And if you look at where Lakel's is, like, okay, he's gonna get this wave, but where's his next wave coming? He really doesn't have anywhere to farm.
Oh, that's Spectre painting hard. Oh boy, oh, to catch Elder Titan, that's a great one again, and the Laguna right away. No counter initiation here. Yamate getting a lucky invisibility room. Minerva getting trapped in there. Lakel's one-on-one time with the Spectre. Now the refraction damage is gonna do extra damage to Minerva, but he just died before he gets that kill. So that's money lost there for the Spectre, and the Eul's will go up here onto MyPro, preventing any kind of counterplay. The ownership, no, the LSA gonna miss completely. Ben gonna chain both heroes, but Fame out. The Fat Cat comes in. He comes in to feed actually. Lina running to the back there. Will he get an LSA off? No, he's still holding back the LSA. Not coming out so just yet. He goes for it. He does land it on Ben, and now the Night Stalker gets a double kill. Instant pause from the game as Saska DC's out. What a poor time to pause. But does he have an escape mechanism here? Ben, does he have an escape? He's still stunned for a little bit. There is no vision of him from the Night Stalker, but Ben has 3 magic wand charges, 11-second cooldown. There's a drum charge for him. I think he can outrun the Night Stalker with all the cooldowns in place here for Abba.
Yeah,
But, insane
Ben
fight.
shouldn't die here. I'm very surprised to see them use the Dazzle, but not LSA him. I think removing the Dazzle from the fight earlier on would have helped them much greater. I think they used him and then start chasing the Ember Spirit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they gave up chasing Ember Spirit. It looked a little bit weird. And I honestly think that if they use the Dazzle, you should just commit to the Dazzle. Maybe LSA was on cooldown already. Who knows? But in any case, the team fight, I want to say worked out fairly poorly for Trust. They got one quick kill on the Elder Titan, which was excellent. But then Spectre was the first one to die, so she wasn't able to get a lot of.
The first one to die, but
well, for her team,
yeah, but Spectre, I think he wasn't expecting the Queen. He was like, "Oh, good, one-on-one time with the support. I have the upper hand." But no, I think it was a combination of Dazzle's ultimate that made the Doctor really hard to kill, and the Queen jumping into the last moment, blocking Desolate damage, the Sonic Wave bursts, all the things added up. And the kills just isn't tanky enough, I think. He has gone for a Gauntlet. Is that I think is that a new acquisition? I'm not sure whether or not he did get it he did just get it, or he just bought it for fun.
The Gauntlet?
Yeah, the Gauntlet.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. I hope he's not going for another like random bracer. Although, a random bracer isn't bad like in this game because you just want as much more HP as possible. But yeah, he really needs to go for his Radiance. We have to keep in mind that like 1-2-3 lost essentially one of their best teamfight heroes in the beginning, because how much damage Natural Order potentially does for the enemy team. So like this team fight looks fairly close, right? Both teams lost 4 heroes. But if 1-2-3 let's say lost a Witch Doctor in the first beginning instead of the Elder Titan, I think this would have been a much more lopsided fight in favor of 1-2-3.
I think at this point a trade is always going to favor the Spectre team, because a trade means nothing is happening. So well, the Spectre does nothing to happen, I think.
It favors Spectres if she is at least getting a favorable trade for her. But she's the first one dying, or first one dying for her team. So how much is he actually getting out of this fight?
Time, I guess. But apart from that, nothing.
She's dead.
The thing with time is
nothing out of
the enemy isn't pushing. That's what I meant. Like they're ending the game because they're dead as well.
Right, enemies not pushing is great if you're farming, but again, she's dead.
Passive goals. Woo.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you want the game to stagnate more often than progress when you are. Oh wow. Okay, he's gonna TP out. He knows there isn't a void. They had time to do the math. So easy dodge there by the Ember Spirit. It is a 4-for-4 fight. Let's look at the team fight recap. It is a goal swing for goal advantage for Signature.Trust. 1,600 gold going their way.
Yeah,
killing spree of the Queen of Pain. Yeah, big kill.
The biggest gainer is a Night Stalker because he got like close to 1,500.
Yeah, his whole academy is nearly done.
And that's actually huge for the next fight.
Yeah.
Between Haunt and Darkness, they have perfect vision. They have map hacks when it comes to fight.
And GS as well. So your initiation will never be stopped by stuff. If the Queen starts a fight using herself, that's really, really bad.
So given how strong the team fight for Trust is, even though they've lost the early game pretty significantly, I feel like they're in a very good position taking this mid to late game.
Yeah. For you guys wondering why there was a pause even though Tusker is dead, it's because the game auto pauses now when you DC. So yeah, it's just a mechanic to not have anyone get blamed. The game just takes the blame for you. Yeah, in CM, in competitive mode, yeah, it does do that automatically.
Oh, interesting. That's pretty good.
That's why the pause came out right away. I mean, it came out literally right away when the DC happened.
I mean, there even if you're dead,
there isn't even a 3-2-1 anymore. It's just a straight pause because I think Valve realizes that a 3-second pause could really affect a team fight if the guy DCs mid fight.
Definitely, like. Even if the person is dead, like knowing the fact that he's not be able to buy back because he's away from the game, really affects your mentality in a team fight, especially later on, right?
Yeah. So to prevent any kind of human interaction to this, they just auto pause it now, and I think it's a great implement. Just get the machine to do it.
They should get a extension to the rule.
Minerva. Eels, he turns on the green lantern, 2.5 spins. LSA, no time for reaction, and Laguna might not be in time. Yep, he gets enough. Just enough. LSA stuns for way too long. But it's really good stuff. And now ABBA coming in. There is detection on him. He doesn't know this. Does he get... Oh, does he get caught? Oh, he does not get silenced. Okay, he doesn't get silenced. Nice Stalker's range. A little bit too short there. And he will actually bail out of there in time. And, well... MyPro getting a free kill and a support there, always going to be a good thing. He's almost has his Ags as well. That team fight, I mean, it doesn't benefit Spectre, but it benefits his team. And
yeah.
His team are the space makers for him. Once he gets fat, it's really tough on the enemy if your supporting cast is getting big as well.
They're making it go here. Global silence immediately used. Yamate again hiding in the woods.
Oh, the ball! Punch!
Can they actually silence? Yes, they can. Oh, there's a Yules.
Okay, maybe he gets out. Maybe he gets out. Yeah, he blinks into the trees. Does he have
The thing
TP
is, they see
though?
him.
No
They
chance.
see him.
Oh no, no, look how... Oh boy, he nearly had a deja vu where he runs to the queen and gets himself sonicked. But this time he survives. And that's a lot of gold. He nearly has 3,000 now. 3,300. So 500 more.
This is the third or fourth time I've seen Yamate just hiding in the trees trying to wait for a solo kill attempt. I mean, that tactic used to work very well, like, a couple years ago, but...
HY times.
Like, players are too good for that now, I think. Like, we saw how immediate the reaction is for the silencer. He just global straight up.
It's the TPs, you know, they're getting cheaper. 75 gold, like, everyone just buys one now. Buys two, maybe.
Like, it seems like Trust is fully aware that is a strong possibility when playing against Yamate, and they are reacting it with the TPs as well as the global silence.
You don't think it's more of Yamate being careless though? I mean, without an Orchid, he can't expect to burst a Spectre down that quickly.
Yet he's still waiting in the trees, wasting his own farm time, which is my next point.
Yamate actually. Yeah, I think that's like, actually more Yamate than the TP reactions.
Yeah. Got it. And also, he should also recognize that Night Stalker has Ags now. So blinking into the trees is actually just a bad blink.
Yeah.
Because it will not save you.
Yep. Well, well, he had to turn on darkness for that one, so it was still daytime. But it's a natural reaction, you know, when you're playing the ambush kind of style. You're always playing into the trees for maximum safety. But the Night Stalker ain't gonna have any of that. And well, that's a free kill. Spectre gets a nice assist goal. He's 0-3 though, but he's looking to change that. The relic is built.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's 0-3 unless it. Like, once you have a good radiance timing, you're good.
25 minutes, 26 minutes. So it should come out around 28, I think. Yeah, he just needs another Hon KS or two, and he'll be way ahead of schedule now. He's got his relic at least, so there's that going for him.
I wonder what his next item choice will be, though, because...
Manta.
Manta is very good. I think you might want to go hard straight up first, because, again, Natural Order is such a scary passive to go up against. Like, you don't have any armor. You actually have zero armor.
Illusions have dispersion as well?
Yes.
Like, do they disperse?
Yes, they do.
Oh, wow. Okay, Night Stalker. Once again, the map hacks are so real. Oh, they use him. Okay, that's misplay. The global silence, a perfect setup, and ooh, the shot's actually on the wrong end. So the little igloo is not actually gonna block them out. The Fat Cat gonna dodge that crack right off the bat. And now Cat going in for the sub. He's gonna miss completely. That spell's so useless. Dazzle getting caught out. Lakel's though gonna get blown up. That is going to be his Radiance delayed once again. But the Queen will pay as the LSA comes in, stuns him up, and the Lina just chops away. But Kang trying to staple the Lina into the ground. The Silencer will take him out. Along with the help of the Tusker, and that's a full 5-man wipe here for 1-2-3. Trading Lakel's for 5 is still bloody damn worth it.
That's a good
Signature.Trust.
That's a good trade.
Lakel's is the bait. He's the bait this game.
I mean, Abba's the legit carry now. Like, he's just so tanky.
Night Stalker's just wailing on everyone. I think now it's time to grab up Abyssal Blade, maybe.
I think the Basher is not a bad choice at all. Yeah, you could also go for something more traditional like BKB. Or what else will you go? You could go Octarine if you just want to play the constant darkness game.
Okay. Is Octarine really a thing though? Let's do some math. It'll be 6-second voids. It'll be your 6-second
No,
voids.
it's for duarkness. The duration
I'm counting everything. Yeah, it will be permanent, right?
It will be 60-second cooldown, 50-second duration. So not technically permanent, but close enough.
Yeah. But you have faster crippling fears at 9 seconds, but it lasts for 8 seconds, so 1 second downtime. You'll have void lasting 4 seconds and having a cooldown of 6, so 2-second downtime, pretty good.
Okay, so real talk, the item he should actually get for this game is either Vlad or AC. Because if you look at his armor value, he's at 12. He will have 0 once Natural Order is next to him.
Yeah.
Same thing for Spectre. And same thing for Silencer as well as Lina. You really want plus armor items.
Yeah,
and somebody should want to
the
go for a
Doctor is
pipe.
gonna just shred them if they're not careful.
Yeah.
Doctor
Looks like 1, 2, 3 is very desperate. They want to just ram their head against this mid tower.
Radiance is done.
When there's no global.
That's the thing about losing a fight to a Spectre is, oh no, if you lose your Dazzle here, your push is so over. The Silencer does have his ultimate right now. He's gonna drop the global. There he goes. The Yule Scepter though, it will dispel this silence. Oh no, it will not. Ben gonna get chopped up, punched into the sky. Amber takes him out, and now Lakel has something to say about the supports that have been bullying him all fight long. Ice gonna try and run away, and he will grave and TP out, so he will at least be bailed out there. That's the LSA from the low ground, and unstoppable Lina. Well, it looks like the nerfs aren't really that nerfy, as Lina is still performing really well in that core role. The unstoppable streak now on him, 9-2-7 compared to this Yamate Queen of Pain, 6-4-4, has really fallen off ever since the start of the game. So
these ice shards are actually terrible. They are blocking his teammates from chasing, but hey, they're still winning the team fight regardless.
Whatever works.
I want to say that this game is actually just over now, because Trust should not lose any single team fight given their huge advantage on Spectre, unless they're really like being stretched in. By the way, nice talk.
Are you just being half empty right now, or?
Nah, I'm being...
Oh wow, no crippling fear. Okay. I guess he doesn't need it. He's gonna save it. Abba. Okay. He has a gem now, so he sees everything, and
yeah.
You know, with the close to permanite, well, Oxfree is not happening, like you said. So.
What is he actually getting though? He's got 2,800.
BM Octarine, let's do it.
BM Octarine. I mean, if
Easy
you
game.
never played against Octarine Night Stalker, you don't know that feeling, man. You just Where
is my son?
Yeah, there is no sun.
Oh,
Freaking
man.
messed up.
Well, sounds fun for a Luna. But yeah, well, Night Stalker has his perks. I feel like he's just naturally powerful even without damage items. He just hits so hard.
He's only powerful when he's ahead. If he's behind, like, a lot of his natural tankiness is a smaller factor when he's behind. And his nuke doesn't hurt nearly as much, right, when the enemy team has twice your HP pool, for example. So, this hero is, like, a lot of times people say, oh, the first night is very important, the second night is very important, because this hero needs to be played from ahead. And we are seeing now, right now, when you're this ahead with this kind of inventory, it feels so impossible for the enemy team to make a comeback.
Yeah, you have to kill him inefficiently, you have to use everything, and then that's when the Spectre ends you. If you're not focusing Spectre, then you're in deep trouble. And on top of that, I've talked about this, Miracle tried to do this Silencer Spectre thing. Okay, Lakel's getting hit. Okay,
Well, Lakel's is...
He's good.
Yep, he just waves Spectre, and Spectre is like, okay.
BKB coming up for Queen, so double defensive items, that's not something you want to go on your Queen.
So, Sig should just push now, right? Like, Spectre Han is still available, and there's no way for a while at least. They do get a T1 tower bottom, but looks like they're gonna stop for now. They could even go for T2, honestly, they're so far ahead.
Yeah, and so far has been looking pretty bad. Like I said, 1, 2, 3 were not performing well. Oh, Ben! Oh no! Okay, no silence came in. The ball coming in. Now they get the silence. That's a bad silence, but no! For once, a good eye shot. They're gonna go in. The sleep comes out onto Lakel. So Lakel's taking a nap in the middle of the fight. My pro gonna be glimmered up by his teammate. So we're safe for now. Jabs does have the blink dagger to reinitiate if they want to. So far, only Dazzle down. All ultimates expended except Laguna. I think they run now. They take a tier 2 and back off. Maybe get Roshan.
They take a tier 2 back.
Roshan with maximum map hack. It's not up yet. Okay.
This is not the time to go high ground.
They already have it. Oops.
Witch Doctor though finishes in Aghanims. I don't know how he's been getting this far, but hey man, the Death Ward getting bounces is pretty good.
Yeah, his net worth is 5,002. I think Dazzle has been taking it for the team, pretty much. They were actually pretty ahead early game with all that, so maybe he got some kind of opening. There's that. Oh, invisibility on it. Oh, Yamate doesn't have his BKB. He's gonna get caught. LSA. Oh, doesn't even need the Yule setup. There's your Laguna. Punches him in the face with the Tusker hook, and down he goes. 24 and 15. Yamate. That was unfortunate. invisibility runes, right?
Esports.
Esports.
No, the esports rune is the S4 rune.
Yeah, the haste. The haste when you need it. That's the thing. Like you pray really hard and look, you like stare at that rune spot at 159 and then haste.
No, the actually the most esport rune is like you take a river fight against like 1v1 against somebody, you survive with 1 HP, and then there's a regen.
Oh yeah.
That's the
it's
esport
like Punch.
rune.
You Punch hooks you and then you kill him with like 2 HP remaining, and then you take a regen, strut back into lane as he TPs back in. Like yo.
Alright.
Esports.
They're gonna take more and more T2s, and looks like ABBA is gonna actually go for the AC, which, you know, like I mentioned earlier, how important that is against Elder Titan. They should also have a Vlad's. I think Tusk should be working on it.
Yeah, like you said, Lakels is going hard. He's gonna skip all that unnatural armor for now. He has a Mechanism and Assault Cuirass to buff him up to 10 already, so he doesn't need it.
Normally, I would suggest AC for her, but given the fact that Queen of Pain also nukes very hard, you just want to improve your HP value as much as you can.
And your Night Stalker is rolling in cash, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Spectre Basher is also a pretty sick build, but
I think melee heroes have gotten so strong this patch though. They've been buffing melee so much.
They've been buffing melee for years, right? Like Vanguard getting buffed.
It's getting better and better. The Mantle style on melee heroes are stupidly strong.
Yeah, now this patch they buff phase on melee heroes.
Yeah, they buff everything on melee heroes.
Orb of Venom on melee heroes.
Yeah, they buff everything. Like
next thing you know, when you play a melee hero, you start with more gold.
Yeah, the TPs are cheaper. Or you can TP further away from the tower as a melee hero because you gotta get in closer.
You know, I'm just waiting for like the shop one day to have like 2-for-1 specials. Like if you buy 4 wards at once. You know,
we don't serve range heroes here.
Yeah. Like one of the side shop is like just like, you know, what's the word, like they're discriminating against range heroes?
Yeah, that's rangist. Oh no, getting jumped. Lakels, please! Getting caught out, he's taking a nap. The silence will come out and Lakels will die. He'll haunt. They'll get his illusions all around the place, but that's about it. There's a silence here. Kang is gonna get caught out. Fame out. A fat cat is gonna glimmer away. He's still surviving. Rolling over to the Ogre's interesting choice of snowball target, but he's going in. He's gonna try and punch something up. Laguna Blade 850. Goodbye, Stapler Man. And Minerva trying to run away, gets clubbed to death by this Assault Cuirass ABBA. In the end, it's a 3-4-1. It's still not too bad, honestly.
Well, that's a bad sign for 1-2-3 because they got the jump. They got the jump, which is a rare thing that you can do against Night Stalker because that was a daytime, so Night Stalker did not see them coming. They got the jump on the most important teamfight hero, Spectre, yet they still lost the teamfight 3-1. So I thought 1-2-3 was gonna win the teamfight. I have to eat my word because I did say that Trust was gonna win every single teamfight from now on. But somehow, with that so big lead, they cannot win it. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I told you, 1-2-3 just seemed very off form for a team that has so much experience. But then again, Signature.Trust have been here for a while as well. So
to be fair, the lineup for Trust is excelling in teamfight. Like that's what the lineup is built for, right? Yep. You have Silencer, you have Spectre. These are some of the most amazing teamfight heroes. Whereas the 1-2-3 lineup, they're built for the earlier ganking stages of the game, which they did win that stage of the game. Unfortunately, they could not translate that advantage into anything significant. All the tier 2s are still up. None of 1-2-3 never really grouped up for a big push.
I want to blame the greedy builds though. The overly defensive build on Queen of Pain, like BKB Eels, double defensive item on your offensive hero when you already have 2 defensive supports, a Dazzle and a Witch Doctor. Elden Titan doesn't really help, he just helps amplify things, so you need to really be aggressive with Yamate. Ember Spirit going BOTs first when he should be playing more combat style, I feel. I don't know.
I agree with that.
A lot of greed and
I think the Yule Scepter is fine in the beginning because, first of all, like the defense early is fine, and also it's one of those items that speeds up your farming, give you more movement speed and regen. The Aghanims is a natural transition, but the item I really want to see after that is the Refresh Orb, right? You just need to burst people down, and
Ember getting caught out. You see, there is no reaction time. You can't actually jump away if you LSA right. It's 2.5 Cyclone Spins.
All right.
Top tower is under attack.
Well, there you go.
Because the LSA forms before you land, and oh man, look at this dive. Okay, this is how games are lost. Dive in more. Well, it forces the buyback for Ember Spirit, it makes them panic. So that's even more money lost here. The Ember Spirit is going for Manta Style because he can't deal with the silences. And he really needs a Daedalus, I think.
Signature.Trust, understanding they are ahead, they don't need to take any unnecessary risk. Haunt is down, and they got a buyback, so...
Octarine for Lina. What are your thoughts? Laguna for mass heals?
I think it's mostly for the cooldowns.
Laguna is a 200 damage lifesteal though, I don't know how good that is.
I mean, I don't think you really need a lifesteal with this hero, but...
Alright, but your LSA is like a 5-second cooldown though, so that's pretty good.
I think there are better items to get, but, you know, they're ahead.
I think Refresher is way better. Yeah, just double Laguna someone, take them out of the fight right away.
I agree. Or a Hex, man. That item's good too.
I mean, if we're talking about orbs and fun, then I would say Refresher is the fun one. Just something about just erasing someone from the start that makes it so satisfying though. It's a one-shot on Ember right now, I think. Yeah. If you double Laguna on Ember Spirit. Nah, that's not fun. That's standard carry Lina. That's... You gotta refresh.
Oh, cancelled. Dead.
I don't think Yamate is really accounting for this map hack.
Well, he should. There's a Night Stalker.
There's a blink on the Night Stalker now. That's brutal. It's, I think they're just gonna look to catch out any slippery buggers right now. It is Abba's like the... Abba's really Batman at this point. He catches all the people. They don't see him coming, but he sees them coming. And yeah, they just die. And now Kang, he just stops the creep wave for a short while. But I really don't know what he can do. There's a blink forward, there's silences up, and he doesn't have any kind of Manta Style. But this Abba is so tanky, he's got 2,400 health. They don't really have the firepower to burst him down. Ben is severely underfarmed on his Ember Spirit, and Lakel's gonna get smashed in by the crack. He will lose a bit of his health, but the Laguna comes in, and now look at Minerva. There's your machine gun taken out. Is there a buyback? No, $79 in that poor Witch Doctor's funds. And he's not gonna be able to come back into this fight. So it's a 4 versus 5. The Creep Pie's back. There's 2 buybacks been spent already. No Ember Spirit. The BKB comes out for Yamate, but the Spectre Horn comes in, and the Global after the BKB has been used. All their heroes are gonna be locked down. My Pro is just strafing them down. Goodbye, Kang. The Glaive will take him out. I think this looks to be GG. Only Ember and Queen of Pain remaining, and there's no ultimates left. The buyback from the Ember Spirit and the Elder Titan. Is it going to be enough? The Sigil just making things even worse. Look at that Spirit. Lakel's laughs in the face of danger. 2,800 gold. There's your Yule Scepter. Mypro looking for the reinitiation. Gets hit by the 2 snowball on the way as well. There's the Laguna Blade ready. Octarine, baby! 850 in the face. That's a buyback expended. Not coming back. There's Ben still trying for something. The Eul's onto Silencer. Just killing a Silencer. Can they even kill the Silencer though? They're coming in. Here comes the Night Stalker. Oh, no ball. There we go. Getting a kill. Nice consolation there. But Ben getting mauled to death. There is your Ember going down. Minerva doesn't even have a chance to fight again. Yamate does have a blink. He will blink away. He steals a gem. No, he doesn't even get the gem. And Jabs will snatch it from under his nose. And it's a 1 or 2 versus 3 now. Spectre just violating this dire base. Mypro. Octarine Core feeling pretty good about himself, and the snowball will come in. Looks like Jabs is in a lot of trouble. He gets screamed down, but now the Yule Scepter comes in. It's trouble time, but Dazzle does have the Grave ready to bail out Yamate on his Queen of Pain. But no, look, the Greaves, it's here. The Sonic Wave available in 8 seconds. Will not be able to get it. A nice blink there will actually secure the safety for Jabs. But now going back to tower chopping as the 2 cores on the sidelines. 1,500 gold swing, so 123 actually made money out of that exchange.
Does that account for the buybacks they used?
I
think they only showed the latter half of the team fight.
Maybe. Maybe.
They show a 2 to 3 exchange. They also got a huge streak from Night Stalker, but where it stands is they lost their racks. They have lost another tier 3 tower. And yeah.
I honestly feel like they should have given the Night Stalker the Aegis instead. He's the guy running in the front lines. Spectre didn't even join that fight. He was just hitting towers.
Well, he was objective gaming, which is fine. No, I think having Spectre getting the Aegis is still the most important thing, because the Radiant team could lose their Night Stalker and keep on fighting if the Spectre is still alive. I'm not sure the other place is true. Like once Lakel uses the Haunt or is dead, I think the team just want to back off. Even though Night Stalker is so strong, I think right now at this point, Lakel's is your big AoE damage. I don't know, I think maybe you're right. Maybe they could fight without the Kels. They are so far ahead that I guess it doesn't matter. Shiva's guard, interesting.
Look at this Night Stalker. This Lina just wants to buy everything that isn't in Lina's normal skill build. Like, I'm gonna tank.
The Shiva I understand because it's for natural order. The Octarine not so much.
Oh, you can blink Shivas. Blink Shivas always fun.
God.
Oh, that hurts. That's the thing about Lina that's so fun when you're ahead. Oh, look at that. Queen, so slow. Yules. Oh wait, getting counter Yule. Okay, counter Yule. Yo,
KeyTV?
I heard you like Yules. Oh, punch. The chain stun is almost perfect. Almost. There's your global. Not running away. Lina gonna strafe him down. Maybe you should focus your target. Spectre's got him. But gets coconutted. Minerva getting last word up. There's your dagger. Gonna stab him right through the heart. Poor Doctor dying once again. And still not calling GG. These guys on 1, 2, 3 really like pain. Ben gets punched up into the sky. There's a snowball to dodge that Sonic Wave just for the style points. They're going fountain deep now. Yule Scepter, very interesting. That they will use the Yule Scepter. It looks like MyPro really wants to lifesteal the hell out of this. Not gonna work. The math, my friend, is 200 lifesteal. Not enough for tower. Not enough for fountain diving, rather. And Signature.Trust will once again return to breaking buildings as they should instead of fountain diving, which they are. And looks like a buyback's coming out from the Lina, so potential throw material. But Ice gonna get caught out. This Dazzle doesn't have a chance to grave himself, and the last word might actually be timed perfectly here. Oh, he heals himself. So he will break that silence and he will actually survive this. Are they going to dive the fountain for it? It could be a icing on the cake. But
Lakel's is like, guys, I'm just the only one hitting the buildings.
Yeah.
The rest of the team is just dive.
I mean, at this point, like you said, they can fight without Lakel's. And now he's being objective focused there. The irony is Spectre is so bad at destroying buildings. MyPro. Oh, MyPro getting machine gun punch here. Yamate, good Yules. Once again, the Sonic waves have not been on point. Oh man, these one-shots have not been fun. Jabs, goodbye Jabs. Oh no, Jabs! Jabs! What? Jabs survived and now Kang in a lot of trouble. The last one that gives vision and the Lina gonna chop him up. Jabs somehow surviving this. There's a ball. He's so ballsy. Ball! Okay, there's your Yule Scepter. He's gonna come down and get smacked right in the face. No, he dodges it right in time. Jab's still alive. Guardian Greaves, last one, keeps him up. The Ben misses the slashes, and now at this point it's just Fountain farming. 1 through 3 being good sports, letting them take it out on that. Ben gonna get caught out. Does he have a Mantis down? No, sir, but he does have Grave, but Dazzle will pay instead. Lakel's now soaks up the fountain. Soaks up the fountain. Goodbye, Ben. Yamate jumps back in. This is not your home, friend. Laguna blade again. Octarine core, man. How many blades was that? And finally, 45 and 21, they said, alright, enough. We're done. Good luck next. 32,000 net worth difference. Damn.
That game went just as about as expected.
Okay.
The ganking team did well early, ganking. Unfortunately, did not kind of translate that gank into any significant tower advantage. And then Spectre took over.